Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I just recorded the video and you've got some exciting piles coming up for these three in regards to your future love, soulmate, spouse, the one. So definitely skip below in the links. But I just wanted to say I'm giving away a free reading, guys. All you need to do is like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. Free reading coming your way. I'm going to pick someone at random, so feel free to tag people as well. And yeah, I look forward to reading to you soon. Enjoy your future spouse reading, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Boost Your Light. I am so excited to do this reading today. We've got a really fun one, which I love, all about love. The title, as you would have said, is How You Meet Your Future Spouse. So all about your future spouse and that first meeting and so forth. But also, it's not just marriage. This could be about your future soulmate, the one that you're meant to be with, the one. That's who this is about. We've got three wonderful crystals to choose from. We've got crystal number 1, crystal number 2, and crystal number 3. If you want to jump straight ahead, timestamps are down below. But I just wanted to say a huge hello, thank you, and welcome, all rolled into one, to all people watching out there. As you can see, I've had a massive long gap and I've never really got started to begin with, to be honest. But I'm back. I've had a real itch. I've moved house. I've got a real itch to read some tarot. So here I am. Shall we get on with it? I think we should. Don't forget to comment down below. I love to hear where you guys are from and what you thought of the reading. So yes, please subscribe, like, and comment below. And it's just a great energy transfer. So let's start with pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, this reading is for you. I'm going to pop these two crystals aside here. So pile number 1, and of course we're looking at all about your future spouse, and we're going to look all into it. We're going to look at where you meet, the energy surrounding them, the energy surrounding you, and what lies ahead, basically. And we're also going to look at some insight as well. Oh, bear with me a second. Sorry about that, guys. My doorbell went and it was just someone delivering a leaflet. Get so many of those around here. Right, back to this. So, future spouse. Yes, we're going to be looking at the future love. What will the attraction be instant? What will happen? What will the person be like? Challenges? What will help? And so forth. Let's start. So to start with, we have the Queen of Swords. I'm going to draw a few out here. I'm just going to pop that up there. So we've got Queen of Swords, Hanged Man. Got the Sun reversed. We've got the Page of Discs reversed, 3 of Discs, and we have the Queen of Discs reversed. I'm going to draw, in fact, I'm going to draw one now. I'm going to draw you to get the underlying energy of this first meeting. I'm going to use the Moonology Oracle cards. I love the Moonology Oracle cards. I'm really drawn to the moon. Anyone else feel me out there? Comment below. But I love watching it at night. I could stare at it for hours. Let's have a look. I actually had 2 come up, so I'm going to pull them both out. We have balance and spirituality. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Can't get my words out today. Full moon in Pisces. And we also have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So I'm just going to pop those there for a second. And just for those of you that haven't visited my channel, I will be reading with my guides today. So yeah, let's just dive in and see what we have. So the first thing, let's have a look at them, your future first love. And we've got the Queen of Swords here, guys. I'm going to show you this card over here. Now, the Queen of Swords is a sassy thing. And we're definitely getting, it doesn't necessarily mean it's woman or man, by the way. We're talking about the energies. But I'm definitely getting, someone with real intellect here. Logic, great wisdom. Obviously, we've got the sword and the queen side of things coming in. I almost feel a real go-getter, someone that literally takes the bull by the horns. So I'm hearing, or what's coming through is definitely that's not normally, I think you're a little bit tamer than perhaps this person, or if you think you're wild, you've not met anything yet. So definitely a go-getter, but yeah, more intellect rather than kind of brawn is what I'm getting. So super, super smart person, without a shadow of a doubt. The attraction, excuse me, definitely there's going to be, I was going to say, the attraction isn't completely instant. It's almost like, not that you don't notice each other at first, you absolutely do, but there's almost a stalling, there's indecision, and it's almost, I almost think you've met your match in a way, because it's almost that stubbornness to approach first. But yeah, there's definitely eyes gazing across. That's coming across fiercely in my visions. But yeah, it's very much a case of that the stubbornness between you, you're not quite, it's not, you meet that first instant and it's boom, together straight away. There's definitely, I almost want to say, a little bit of a playfulness to that as well. But yeah, there's definitely a bit of a stalling to your actual meet. In regards to what they're like, definitely there's quite a lot of different personalities coming through from here. One thing that I do get is the moment that you do meet them, they'll almost come across with a bit of sadness. We've got the sun reversed here, and that's speaking of almost not negative, but lack of clarity or sadness. But that's very much a stage that they're in at the moment. Normally, or when you meet them, shall I say, normally this person is literally full of energy. They walk in the room and everyone just, much like the sunshine, right? When the sun is upright. Full of energy, full of vibrancy, joy, and doing really well. And that definitely is this person's characteristics. But when you first meet, and that's definitely, there's a bit of, they're not in that space, basically. You may appear them to have a certain sadness behind their eyes, shall we say, or get an energy off them that all isn't right. And that's, certainly for this person, your person, they normally, had they have been in another energy field when you meet, obviously we're talking about the first meeting here, they would have absolutely come straight over and made a beeline. But because they have got a lot going on, I want to say that their confidence isn't, their confidence is high still, don't worry. But, they've got going on in the back. So that's what's giving them that stalling kind of, stall in regards to action, because they don't feel as confident, they're not as full as they normally are to go in and be themselves. So that's why there's maybe some standoffish coming from there. We do definitely, in regards to challenges that the relationship, I almost want to say not an intellectual battle, because you really are going to complement each other in that way on a massive scale. That's going to be the major attraction is your both of your intellect, and that you do really click on that. But it's almost a, I'm trying to think the best way to describe it. It's almost a challenge of, and it's this stubbornness. I said earlier you'd met your match, and it's almost a stubbornness of agreeing on certain things. The biggest advice coming through here would definitely, when you meet in the early stages, when you're getting to know each other, the advice would be to try and keep your, it all comes through business and work, try and keep your work separated. But definitely in that regard, listen, this is your future person. They're not going anywhere. This isn't all, you're not going to lose them or what's it. But the problems that come in, every couple has butts heads and so forth. The majority of your butting heads, so to speak, will actually be over business and work. And that's because you're both just very opinionated in that area, very confident. And, this is why you're good together, because you're very alike in that way. But sometimes being alike in that way can often cause challenges, shall we say. So that's something definitely to be mindful of. The thing that will, without a shadow of a doubt, help with that is to also work together, but on some fun projects. So not necessarily work. For some of you, it may be work. There may be a, I almost want to say a collaboration, whether it's in work or something creative in a hobby or something you do. But definitely that will help with the challenges. It's really funny because the first thing I took from that, but my guy's just saying, no, that's not what we meant. The first thing I took from that was to keep out of each other's work, basically. But it's not even that, because you are being encouraged. That's how you can get over that situation, is by collaborating together. But it's almost that's where the challenges will be. But you are very much going to be that couple, you guys against the world, the person that that couple that do a lot of things together, both in work and in profession. But I'm almost seeing really entrepreneurial spirits from you both here as well, which is, yeah, interesting. In regards, guys, we've got the Queen of Discs as well in reverse here. So it is in regards to where you're going to meet, and certainly, let me just confirm with my guide here. Yeah, I'm getting that it is going to be some kind of work event or something surrounded by the way that you make your income. Um, or big project, but there's definitely money orientated in that. But you're going to meet in something to do with work, so keep your eyes peeled. But yeah, you're meeting your match. Your commitment is being tested. We've got over here, and obviously balance, spirituality, and practicality. And these are just, again, all reminders that in regards to this relationship, you do have to find balance between spirituality and practicality, because both of you are very much go, 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 go. You know, you're not going to stop. But this is very exciting, guys. I'm almost seeing like a boss couple emerge here, for want of a better word. I hate that word, boss couple. But you know what I mean, of super successful couple that literally go out there, get what they want, and they can work really well together. Yes, there's going to be challenges like anyone that you'd be spending that much time with, especially with work, but you guys are kind of that couple that do make it work. And as I said, when you do find yourselves in that struggle, or in that place where you're working on something and there are butting heads, the advice is to make it fun and to bring in something creative that you both enjoy into that. In regards to your commitment is being tested, I'm very much getting that this is a message from, again, this is when you first meet, obviously, that we were initially talking about. And I mentioned that there'd be stalling, certainly from their end, in regards to approaching you or getting to know you and so forth. And that's where your commitment is tested. They're going to really drive you crazy in that instant, really drive you crazy, which is not, you're not going to like that too much. But yeah, definitely your commitment's going to be tested, because they are, not that they mean to, as I said, it genuinely is because they have a lot of things going on in their life. So do bear that in mind. I feel like I need to pull out some more. I'm going to pop out, in fact, let me do some Rebecca Campbell, Work Your Light. But yeah, I hope you found this interesting. Let me know below bits that have resonated with you. I love doing these future spouse or future soulmate ones, because they're always such fun. And, this is a person that you're going to end up with, so it's always nice to have a little peek preview as well. Let's pull you out one of these. So we have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So love this card. It's so beautiful. And that comes out. Aren't these cards just absolutely gorgeous, guys? Definitely, aside from spouse, whatever you've just got a big wave, whatever it is that you've been going through recently, just know that things are changing. There is a big transformation coming, and it's going to be the best thing that's ever happened to you. So I almost don't want to go too much into that, because it is going to be such a small reading. But, I did get a really powerful feeling then in regards to that, and my guide is confirming you've got a load of good stuff coming up, including obviously the spouse situation. I'm also going to pull you as a reminder to yourself that one of the universe has your back cards. Let's see what comes up here for you. We have compassion is my compass. I am willing to hold space for the experience of others. And that's definitely, as a closing note, to your spouse situation. And not only that, my guide's saying, just generally in life as well, remember to keep that compassion. You're going to need it with them. As I said, your commitment's going to be tested. So remember to have that deep compassion. Remember that they are going to be going through some things, and they're just a little bit on their back foot when you first meet. So bear that in mind. But yes, I hope you love this reading, guys. Lovely little reading. If you wanted to go more into it, definitely, as I said, aside from your spouse, this is going to be a big, the next quarter ahead, the next 3 months are going to be big for you. I'm really excited. I almost want to do another reading on top of this, not necessarily to do with the love, but there's a lot going on with you personally. If you did want a personal reading, I think I've probably just said this a minute ago, so apologies if I'm repeating myself. But yeah, I've opened up, so hit me up below. I'm excited to chat to you guys that you were with pile one. Please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sending you all the most amazing blessings and love I have. And have a great day. Peace out and see you soon. Take care, guys. Hello and welcome back, guys. If you chose, let me pop this down. If you chose pile number 2, this beautiful crystal here, then this reading is for you. Let me pop these aside. Guys, super excited. Today is all about your future love. Obviously, as the heading suggests, spouse, but you know, even if you're not interested in marriage, this is about the one, your person. So should we get stuck in? We're going to be finding out all sorts today. We're going to be finding out where you're going to meet, will your attraction be instant, what's the person going to be like, etc, etc, etc. So super exciting reading. Let me just give these a good shuffle. I love doing these kind of reading. I just did a reading earlier today. Guys, it had me in fits of giggles, but it was the spouse came up in that. So yeah, just great energy. I'm feeling already that this pile's a good energy pile, guys. So let's see what we've got in store. I do read with my guides as well. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Hangman. We've got the Nine of Swords. Three of Cups reversed. Five of Cups. And we've got the Ten of Swords. Let's have a look. Okay, guys. Also, I think I'm going to pull out now. I was debating with straight after. I'm going to pull out a Moonology. Oh, I love this deck. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm obsessed with the moon right now. I mean, I've always been obsessed with the moon, to be honest. I'm just so drawn to it. Comment below if you're the same. But this Moonology deck, I think it is Yasmin Boland that did this deck. They're gorgeous, but we're going to pull one out for the underlying energy. And you've got the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, guys, shall we just get stuck in? Let me just take a deep breath and get tuned in here. Okay. So definitely one of the main things that's coming through here, guys. I just want to, in regards to your person, and who I'm definitely getting Scorpio vibes, just to throw that out there coming through. So that fiery, raw Scorpio character, almost similar to actually pile number one though, in the sense that they're not going to be quite themselves when they first meet you. So you will be meeting them on a bit of a back foot. But yeah, they're that typical, Lothario person, so to speak, known for quite intense and the depth and very passionate. But it's definitely, I almost want to say that the first meeting with this person is really going to ignite a transformation. But together, I mean, the biggest thing that keeps echoing through here is a deep emotional understanding towards each other. I almost get the feeling that you're both going through, let me just confirm with my guides, that, at the time that you meet, you would have both been through quite rough stages, to be quite frank. But don't worry, there's a lot going on here, but the fact that you meet, as I said, it really is going to spark in both of you, which I'm feeling, the energy I'm feeling is it's so needed, of a deep emotional understanding, both as individuals and also as a pair together as well. Lots of exciting energy coming through. But yeah, your person, I'm getting Scorpio vibes, definitely everything that encompasses that Scorpio. But when you do first meet, they are going to be slightly on the back foot as well. In regards to the attraction, it's almost going to be, for you especially, all of those kind of intense vibes that you do get from the King of Cups, or definitely a Scorpio. It's going to be that attracts you. Almost their confidence, their presence, I almost want to say, they don't care in a good way. They don't care what others think. They do, the right people, they do. But yeah, they have that kind of not worrying the world vibe going on, and you wouldn't realise, because as I said, they are going to be on their back foot inside when you meet, but you wouldn't realise that. That's definitely something that's coming through, in regards to that. But there's definitely, because of that, and it's so eerily like pile one, so definitely hop over there after you've read this one, because there's quite a few similarities. But definitely on top of that, don't get too worried about that, if you like, because it literally is very much a them thing and not you. But there is going to be a bit of standoffish. It's not going to be, straight away he swoops on over, or she, whoever it may be for you, swoops on over to you. There's going to be a bit of a thing, but that's again really with what they're going through and the back foot. But it is going to really annoy you. You're going to have a few sleepless nights going on here for sure. But the weird things about this as well is that that's exactly how they're feeling, but just about a different situation that they're going through. They're not going to be doing so well when they meet you. I said at the beginning, you're both going to be in this kind of trudge, and that definitely speaks for itself here. Whatever's happened with the both of you, and this reading, of course, isn't the reading for it, so talking about the moment you meet your spouse. I'm happy to do a personal reading if you want to go a bit deeper. But the energy that's coming through is, that you've really had a hard time yourself. I'm talking present and recent past and going back. They're going to be able to really relate to that because they're actually in a very much a similar situation. And the two of you meeting, again, is going to be almost like a catalyst for to really, like I say, full moon in Cancer, to really understanding and I want to say almost completion with that. When you do manage to crack, it's almost like when you do meet, you're both, if you can imagine, it's the weirdest analogy that's coming through, that you're both almost covered in wax and you've just got to peel away like a wax mask. That's what I'm seeing over both of you. And it's almost like you just have to peel away that wax or that, the shell that's encompassing you both. Because they will be there. So you're going to have to get through to each other. But as soon as you do that, of course, there's a reason that this person is for you. As soon as you do that, it's almost the letting go. And as I said, it's almost like a catalyst for both of you, not just your own personal issues, but as a deep understanding with the two of you in union. But yeah, it's going to be, we're getting all the vibes, guys. We're getting all the vibes. Let's have a look at challenges and things that might help with that. Definitely, a little bit of jealousy coming through on their end, typical Scorpio vibe. But, it's nothing that you can't tame, shall I say, on their front. And definitely it comes across as very endearing rather than controlling. Endearing in the sense of, they just love you so much and they don't want anyone else to have you. But it's not in a controlling or weird way. But yeah, they're definitely the little bit of fiery and jealous types. The reminding them of this is definitely going to be in your mantra all the time. They know deep down, they almost like to ascertain it. It's almost like they love that dominant side of themselves. But yeah, it's more in a playful way, and certainly isn't something, certainly not that I can see from here without getting in, is going to be a huge issue. But that's something you definitely will face together for sure. In regards to where and how you'll meet, I know this sounds crazy, guys. Not for all of you. For some of you, though, you're almost going to meet, not an AA meeting. I'm not for 1 second saying that you're all alcoholics out there. But it's going to be at some kind of, as I said at the very beginning, you're both very much haven't been in a great place. So wherever you meet is going to be something that you've gone to or somewhere where you are because you're trying to better yourself and you're going to meet there. So whether it be at a meeting of some kind or at a sanctuary or a spa or whatever it is, or walk in the park because you're clearing your mind. Do you get what I mean? You're going to be in a space where you're really trying to self-heal, and that's where you will meet. But again, obviously there's that huge resistance from both of you because you've both been going through such a lot. Fiery characters are really stubborn, I will say that much. Both of you, I will say. I'm going to pull out some more. In fact, let me do some Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light cards first. I love these Rebecca Campbell cards. But yeah, guys, if you wanted to go deeper in anything that I've mentioned, then just let me know. But one thing I do want to mention is, I'm sending you so much love right now. And sending you all my energy. And I think I'm going to do a little meditation after this reading because I do really feel that you have been through it recently. But just know that good times are coming. Let's have a look. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Everything here is pointing towards self-healing. Those of you that, are sick of healing or sick of people saying that, maybe you've had readings before and they said, you need to heal, or, maybe your psychiatrist or whatever, your therapist rather, whoever it is. I know that's annoying when someone says that to you, but you have to bear in mind that as humans, we never stop evolving, guys. We never stop healing and truly evolving. The moment that we do, we've just stopped existing. That's not in our human nature. So, when people say that, I know I mention this because I get a feeling that it's triggered you almost, more healing. But that's just the fact of life. But yeah, deep replenishment. You're really being called to really stand in your own at the moment and look after yourself. I'm going to pull a couple of the universe has your back. love these two. I can't remember who wrote this. I think, is it Bernstein? I always think of that because it's like the Bernstein Bears. But yes, the universe has your back. Let's pull a couple here. I'm going to pull one. And then this one's crying out to me. Okay. Creativity Creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. Yes, you are a divine creator. I love this card. I'm a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. Yes, we're all light workers in disguise, or not in disguise, but we're all light workers. We're all, our own God in that sense. So you just have to definitely heal lots, do lots of things that just make you feel good. I say healing, it doesn't have to be all. I mean, meditation, my guides are saying, definitely is going to be wonderful for you. But also doing all those things in life that just bring you so much pleasure, right? So look after yourself, have fun, make yourself smile. Your future is looking bright. You have a fiery Scorpio on their way. Good luck. No, guys, it all looks amazing. If you did want to go into this deeper, hit me up. Please comment below. I'd love to know where you are, if this resonated. And yes, talk to me. Sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Peace out, guys. Take care. Hello guys, if you chose pile crystal number 3, this little beauty here, then this reading is for you. And today, I'm just going to move these aside, we are looking at your future spouse, which is super exciting. I was just saying to the other piles, I love doing these readings because they're just so light and airy, and it's so nice to have a little glimpse and to see what's ahead. I'm just going to give them, I have given them a shuffle already, but feeling inclined to do more. How are you guys? Let me know down below. I know a lot of you, well, hello, my beautiful subscribers, my tribe. Welcome back. For those of you that are new, say hello. Where are you from? Where are you watching from? I always find it so interesting, that people watch these videos from all across the world. It still really tickles me. And as you can see from my views, I am by no means a big reader. But yeah, it's just so lovely. Right, let's start. We're going to be looking, obviously, at your future love. Where the attraction was, where it started, where you're going to meet, etc., etc. So should we get stuck in? We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. We have the 3 of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. And we have the Page of Dis. Okay. You saucy pile 3, crystal 3. I'm going to pull just before I get stuck in. So I also read my guides, by the way, so as well as getting some messages through, which I hope to do today. I don't necessarily read the cards traditionally. A lot more of it is, guided messages. I'm going to pull out a Moonology card just to get the energy surrounding this union. And, this is mainly when you first meet. Bear that in mind, guys. We've got, the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Great reminder. Don't hold your breath in. Although I think you might need it with this one. I would like to say before we start, guys, that, this is your future person. So a bit of a rocky start that we're going to be talking about here. However, it's your person. And some places do start off a little bit rocky. In regards to who your person is, guys, this is someone fiercely intellectual. I almost want to say, not necessarily your boss, but definitely someone that's in charge of either a company, has their own company, or leads, projects, or someone with a lot of a lot of power as well, and definitely coming across as a real intellect here. So it's super smart vibes that we're getting as well. The other thing that comes through, let's get some more messages here. Yeah, just a super smart. I will say they're almost like a very strong but silent type as well. So not someone that runs their mouth a lot, but I say strong, not necessarily muscle strong, although some of you they could be, but more strong as in strong-headed, strong-minded. They're almost that person in the room that when, they hear everything, make no mistake, but they're not mouthing off all the time. That almost makes them the smartest person in the room because they're getting all the information without giving anything away. That's definitely their vibe and what they're like, basically. In regards to what the first attraction will be, I said there's a bit of bad news, and I can't help but shift the feeling. I'm just going to confirm my guides here. For a lot of you, not necessarily all of you, but for a lot of you, there's going to be a bit of a three-way situation here. I don't mean, oh Jesus, that came out wrong. I don't mean that you're going to go three ways with someone, but I mean that there's a bit of a love triangle going on here. Definitely when you first meet, I almost want to say for some of you, it might even be a friend or a colleague of yours, that they're already slightly intertwined. Although I will add, it's not serious between them. It's very much kind of friends with benefits, shall I say? And you may know this person, you may not, but they're definitely entangled when you first meet them in another situation. And I almost want to say that you are as well, in the sense that you're dating someone, whether it's not serious, whether it's serious or not. Some of you may be in a relationship, others may just have, a person much like them, friends with benefits, but you're definitely both entangled when you first meet. And the thing that this definitely gives off is a lot of stagnation, firstly, because obviously you're both kind of already in a situationship, shall we say. And with that brings in doubt and so forth. I'm definitely veering towards it. They're with somebody that you know, and whether that's a close friend to yours or a close, I just tried to confirm with my guide then, and that's definitely the energy it's giving off, and they're confirming that this is perhaps going to be someone whether that be someone you know very well or someone that's you've met before, but the person that they're having entanglement with. So of course with that it brings a lot of confusion. It's almost like bad luck that you met at this timing, so to speak, and there's definitely resistance from your end and from theirs because of what's going on in your world. But yeah, the main resistance though comes from the fact that the person that is known to both of you from their end. Whew, that's a lot to get off. A lot of change is going to come though. Your meeting is going to make this whole situation change. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be, as I said, there's going to be a lot of resistance, but well, of course it's going to happen because essentially this is your person we're talking about. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of bit of a triangle situation going on when you meet. Let's have a look at, that's definitely the challenges that we're coming up here. We've got the Three of Swords broken into pieces here, which speaks of groups. So there's definitely going to be some heartbreak. But, one thing I will say, and almost guidance that's coming through, which I don't think you really need. It's just a reminder because, I'm feeling that you do have a really warm heart. And it's not a case of you're going to be some kind of hot-headed person that comes along and snatches someone else's man or woman away from them. And, that's not the situation here. And both, definitely energy that's coming through is both yourself and your future love are definitely going to be very sensitive about this, without a shadow of a doubt. Keep your strength, hold your strength. Let's see what other messages we can get to come through here. Yeah, definitely. In a way, the word selfish is coming through, but it's in a way it's because it's asking you not to be. This is a time for you not to be for you to be selfish, rather, in the sense that this is your future love, my friend. This is the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So although at the beginning you may feel, well, you're going to feel prickly because they're already in a relationship with somebody, or having, not relationship, and I do want to point that out. Maybe on their end they may feel that that's the problem, but from your person's end, this is very much, and they have been quite explicit in that this is very much a no strings attached situation. But definitely the other person is way invested into them. Because of that, and the fact that you do know this person, you are going to feel somewhat way about it. But the universe is asking you to be selfish. And the reason for is because this is your future soulmate. This is your future spouse. This is your person. So, don't worry about that. We do need to give off almost like those Gemini vibes. We've got the Page of Swords here, almost giving off those vibes of, selfishness. Sorry, Geminis, but you can be a little more selfish than some. But yeah, so it's reminding you to be selfish, and that you don't. Yeah, it's going to work out okay. That's all you need to know. As I said, there's going to be very delicate handling, and that's the biggest advice. Is you just need to hold. Oh, this is a lot, isn't it? I feel like I need to go and get a cup of tea, guys. I'm spilling the tea here. There's lots of things going on, but you're thinking, oh my God. Some of you may already know who this is. Let me know down below if you've already entered this situation, if it's already happening or midway. And definitely, I've opened up my private readings, as I said at the beginning. So hit me up for one of those, because I really want to chat to you guys. But do remember, throughout this whole thing, you are being true to yourself. You are going to be kind and delicate with this situation, but you do have to be selfish. This is about you and essentially your partner, your husband, okay? So do bear that in mind. The whole thing is going to cause massive change, but in a really good way. I'm definitely getting here that whatever happens with this situation, it almost, definitely getting that you're both going to be very comfortable as far as monetary terms and things as well. And so you're going to have a nice life, girl or guy, whoever's watching this. But yeah, it's just a good union. But the two of you together, super smart, going to make things happen. But yeah, bit of a situation. But just know to always, trust that in self. Be a little bit selfish. You have to be in life, but as long as you do it in the right way, it isn't necessarily the actions we take, it's how we take them that really do matter. So just keep that in mind, and be kind to yourself. Take time to breathe out. I'm going to pull some Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light cards for you in regards to this situation. Play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. That's a great message to come through, because obviously of the situation, you are a little bit serious at the beginning, for the sense that, you've literally come into a triangle. So that's going to set you back, but it's reminding you to still have fun, still have play, don't be so serious, even though it is a prickly situation. I'm going to pull another one for you as well. Can I just point out how goddamn gorgeous these cards, guys? I love, I think it's actually Danielle Noel, is it, that does the illustrations for Rebecca Campbell, and oh, so beautiful. I think it's Danielle Noel. Let me pull you one more. But yes, playful. Oh, I love this. Anna, Grandmother of Jesus. Is that not just the most awesome card? Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Again, be playful. Remember that this person is all part of divine plan. You can let yourself go and be free with them. So guys, what starts off a little bit prickly, it turns out to be the love of your life and happily ever after. So don't worry too much, but I hope you've enjoyed this. If it resonates with you, please comment below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly appreciate it. It really is the best energy exchange, commenting, liking and subscribing that you could give. So thank you in advance, and I can't wait to see you all soon. Take care, guys. Peace out, and I'll see some of you in private readings, no doubt. Take care.